Hello guys, today we are going to see about different topologies used in networking. So there are majorly four types. They are star topology, ring topology, mesh topology, bus topology, and finally hybrid, which is the combination of the above four. And last comes the peer-to-peer topology. So these are the topologies that we use today in networking field. So majorly we are going to see about mesh, bus, ring and star topology now. So let's get started. So initially I will pick four PCs and configure it by giving IP so that it will not be difficult when I switch from one topology to other. So that I will do it first, and I will be naming it in network 10. So I will do it first. So now I am done with configuration of IP to each PC. I have named it in network 10 as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So similarly now we can take switches. I'm going to take 4 switches here, and we're going to start with bus topology. So let me do the connections. Done with the connections now. Um, let's start to ping first, and go to the stimulation and start to ping. I'm going to send a packet from PC1 to 4. So now it's ready with ARP packet and ICMP. So now it sends the ARP packet to know its route and switch first. Initially, it broadcasts the packet to every connections in the switch, and finally, after knowing the route, it creates a MAC table, and then it follows the route in the MAC table. So you can see here, first initially it was broadcasting. Now it's only going in one path, which is only unidirectional. So it will follow that path. In ICMP packet also. Now it won't broadcast anything. It will just go in the unique direction to the destination. So before hubs were used, and the main reason hubs were replaced by switches were they cause flooding of packets. So mostly nowadays only switches are used. That problem is not there in switches. So I'll explain it in example later after all the topologies are finished. So you can see it is finishing in 0.020 seconds, which is quite long. You can see over here. So this is the main disadvantage of bus topology, which it will take so long. This is the disadvantage, and the other disadvantage is if it's losing connection in between. If a path is loose or connection is lost, then no communication happens between first computer and the last one. So this is the big disadvantage here. So now let's move to the next topology, which is ring topology. So first I'll do the connections. So this is how ring topology looks like. So let's stimulate it first. So now it's ready with ARP packets and ICMP. So let's get started. You can see now it's broadcasting it, and the route is known now, so it will be getting updated in the MAC table. and it will receive back to the source. Now the ICMP packets will be traveling the route as per the MAC table. So you can see here it is finishing in 0.016 seconds, which is quite earlier than the bus topology. So this was seen as a little earlier, and the other advantage is that if we lose any connection, if any PC loses its connection, it will find the other route to send back the packet. So that is the main advantage here. So moving on to the next topology, which is the mesh topology. So I'm going to make a small change for mesh topology. So this will be the small change. Okay, now we are ready to go. Open the simulation. So you can see it is ready with two packets, ICMP and ARP. It will follow the similar process. First, it will broadcast and then find its path, and then it's only unicasting. So it happens here also. So you can see the time here. It is finishing in 0.012 seconds, which is also much early than the last topology we've seen, which is the ring topology. So this is the advantage, and other advantage is it can't lose any connection because it is connected to peer-to-peer, so it won't. If any one PC loses connection, the other route may be followed. Will be updated in the MAC table, and the packet will be followed as such. So let's go to the next topology, which is the star topology. So this is how a star topology looks like. Uh, this is a very simple star topology. There are other certain topologies like extended star topology, which uses other. I mean, this uses two more or four more switches. I'm just giving it simple with just one switch here. So let's start the simulation. So it's ready with the ICMP and ARP packet. Now it is broadcasting, finding its path, updating MAC table, and it is received back. So you can see it is much faster than the other topologies here. So let's see when it is finishing. So you can see it is finishing in 0.08 seconds. You can see here. So which is very much faster than the other topology. So this is the one we are using nowadays. You can practically see it. We'll be connecting with a Wi-Fi router, which is like the center point, and we are connecting across it. So this is star topology is the one we are using nowadays in many fields. So that's all with the topologies. Okay, now let me show a very small example why hubs were replaced by switches. So this is a similar type of configuration with this star topology. One I have used the switch, and other thing I have used the hub here. So let me stimulate and show you why it is being replaced. So I'm taking a packet. So I'm first initially earning with the switch. So you can see now it's been broadcasted, and then it will update its MAC address, I mean MAC pin, sorry, and then the ICMP packets will be sent. So it is finishing in 0.08 seconds, and only one time it's been broadcasting. So now I will show it with hub. So similarly I'm going to ping 1 and 2 and 3 pieces. So it is getting ready, and now you can see here it is been broadcasting first, and then also it will broadcast. So you can see here it has been broadcasting to every computer. Similarly, ICMP packets will also be broadcasted, where you can't see in the switch. Um, it causes flooding of packets, so that they moved from hub to the switch.